the verse 2. Just as chopping wood is the indirect cause, and fire the direct cause of cooking, spiritual practice is the indirect cause, and self-knowledge the direct cause of liberation. Read that again. Just as chopping wood is the indirect cause, and fire is the direct cause of cooking, spiritual practice is the indirect cause, and self-knowledge the direct cause of liberation. Now, the reason he wrote that verse is because a lot of people think that by doing this practice they're going to get enlightened. They think, I'm going to do this, I'm going to meditate, I'm going to pray, I'm going to whatever it is, Diksha. You heard of Diksha? I can feel I got to stay off this topic. You know Diksha? That's the Oneness University. Kalki Avatar, who reverses your brains for $5,000. Oh yeah, he makes $2 or $3 million a month reversing people's brains, giving them enlightenment through it's energy sadhana, like Reiki. And see, what happened was that God made a mistake. You know, it was he worked hard. 7 days he worked to get this whole thing up and running. And on the 6 days he worked, and 7th day he got to rest. But on Saturday night he had the whole thing going, but he didn't have the human beings put in there. And so on Saturday he was putting the human beings together, and late at night, sort of at the end of the production, he had to put in the brain. The brain was the last thing to go in, and he put it in backwards. He was tired. And that's why we're ignorant. Our brain is in backwards. And that's why we don't know God. If we put it in right, we'd know who our Creator was, and we'd be happy, but it's in wrong. And that's why for centuries, forever, millennia, human beings have been suffering in this awful, dreaded veil of tears, this samsara. But it so happens that Kalki Avatar has come on the scene, and he will correct God's problem for the princely sum of $5,000 in 21 days of your time, including an air ticket to India. You can go to the Oneness University and sit in a room and have your cranium rewired. They will come in every day, put their hands on your head, and after 21 days, it's reversed. You're back to seeing her. You're fully enlightened, and you will, 2012, when the planetary, the planet's going to hell in a handbasket on 2/12, so we got to save it, don't we? You will be one of the 44,000 enlightened people who sits in the golden temple and what? Keeps the earth from disintegrating and dying on 2012 and moves it up to the next level so that you will save the human race. And you're not going to get enlightened by doing anything. That's the point here. Huh? There is no action that will what? Make you enlightened. Will make you free. Enlightenment means free. Will not set you free. Why? Because freedom is limitless. Right? Freedom means has no limits. That's what freedom is. There are no limits. But any action, think about this, any action that you do is done what? By you. Are you limitless? Is your body and mind, are they limitless? No. No. They're limited, aren't they? you only have limited amount of power. You have a limited amount of intelligence, you have a limited amount of desire, you have a limited amount of energy. And how could a limited person like you or me perform an action that was going to result in limitlessness, that would give us a limitless result? Not going to happen. Any action done by a limited being is going to produce a limited result. But that's not what I want. I don't want limited result. I want what? Freedom from all these limited things. I want freedom from this sense of limitation of being a body and a mind. So I can sit till I'm blue in the face doing Zen for like 84 years, and I'm still not going to be enlightened. And why is that? Because I'm already free.